Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the CU Rec Center, home of Colorado Buffaloes women's D1 hockey. We're here tonight on a Friday with your Buffaloes and the visiting Denver Pioneers here as we're finishing up the regular season. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone tuning in on Go Above Sports. And we got about a minute on the clock on the Jumbotron until we'll be ready to go. My name is Paxton Haynes. I'm along here with Kieran Warger. And we got, it's a fun time in the hockey world right now. Four Nations facing off is electric. We got our teams here in Boulder finishing out their regular seasons. How you feeling, Kieran?
Oh, I'm feeling great. Feeling great, Paxton. I must say, the Four Nations, I haven't really been tuning in that much, but I saw that Canada-Sweden game on night one back on Wednesday at the Bell Center. Holy cow, what a game that was.
Man, that was fun. And then the Americans taking care of Finland 6-1 the score was. That was fun.
I mean, you got some of the best goaltenders like in the world playing for America. That I would expect nothing less, honestly. But we got about 15 seconds coming up here before the Buffs and the Pioneers take to the ice. As this is the final home series for the Buffaloes. And there's the horn.
We're about to get going here. Regular season ending, postseason coming up soon. And the Buffaloes, first place in the WCHL. They're doing all right, wouldn't you say, Kieran?
Oh, I would say more than all right there, Paxton. I mean, we've seen all their tremendous performances out here. Obviously, goaltending has been on point. Zoe Watson, who's been in net for the majority of the games for the Buffs, alongside Andy Bierbaum. But I mean, you see like those lines. These are the tough women here on the Buffs team. Mia Fischelli and. She's been instrumental here for the Buffaloes team alongside Natalie Ewald. We call them the dynamic duo here on SBS. But we'll see what they can do here tonight. It's as they round out this regular season. They had 2 weeks ago dominating. I wouldn't say dominating, but a great win against this Pioneers team in this very facility. 2-1. Didn't see a whole lot of action in that third period, but lots of physicality in the first and second.
Yeah, no doubt. The Buffaloes, coming off a series split out in Arizona against Grand Canyon, won the first game, dominated 6-2, and then got shut out in the second one 2-0. The Buffaloes are they're rolling here. I mean, that 6-2 game, just pure dominance start to finish. And then now we got DU, team who not having the greatest season themselves out in the WWCHL, but they'll be out here fighting with some heart, trying to take out the in-state rivals.
We'll see what happens there. The Pioneers you see on your screen right now getting ready to take the ice as the officials put the nets into the posts. About ready for the first 20 minutes to commence here.
We're getting ready to go here. Zoe Watson in front of her tunnel, leading out the Buffaloes to start this game on Valentine's Day. We wish everyone watching Go Above Sports a great Valentine's Day. We've got a doubleheader coming your way. This game followed by the men's D1 facing off against Missouri State once this one concludes. As the Buffs make their way to the ice with the cheer of the Buffaloes faithful, as do the Pioneers.
CU dance team in the house today, so hopefully we'll get the women up and going here.
Yeah, the team was very happy to see them. They got a cheer from the tunnel. Great anthem performance as we are ready to go. The ladies are hyped. We're hyped. Rec Center's hyped. We're about to get going here. First place Buffaloes and the Denver Pioneers coming your way on ScoBuff Sports.
You see the Buffs in the final huddle around their goaltender, Zoe Dupuis, as they will very shortly retreat to their bench. Denver in their final huddle near their bench as well. As we heard the end of the CU fight song, fight, fight, go CU. Folks, you could probably notice on top of our broadcast right now, our new score bug is being debuted today. As our excellent producer Nick Evans put that together last weekend it was our off weekend actually, as there was no hockey here in Boulder. So we hope you folks enjoy it. It is our absolute pleasure bringing it to you this evening.
Absolutely. Shout out to everyone, our ScoBuff Sports crew, the best in the nation. As we get started here, it's 5 o'clock in Boulder. We got some women's hockey to be played. It's going to be Natalie Ewald, the star player for the Buffaloes, taking the draw. She'll be up against Rubin for the Pioneers. As here we go, Buffaloes and Pioneers. Denver wins the draw. It'll head down to their own end. Masiello, good forecheck. She'll get after it. Out around the corner, picked up by Denver. Out to the boards. Ewald there, bothering her. Pinned at the blue line. Fischelli's going to come away with it. Fischelli down the wing. She'll bring it up around, trying to find a pass. She put it on net. I think we're off the crossbar, maybe. Dupuis will put a shot on it. It goes over. Down in the corner now. Pass up the middle, got blocked. Ewald still at it. Buffalo's good first shift here. Back down below the net. Denver Pioneers take control. Try to chip it up. Not out yet. It'll be down along the boards. Masiello kicking at it. Fischelli will come bring her help. Fischelli in the corner. She'll bring it up below the net. She'll put a shot on. Blocked in front. Kept in. That's Ahrens. She'll bring it up the circle. Shot. Bit of a weird angle. Easy save there. Now Atwood. Atwood will just dump it below the net.
The Buffs caught in the midst of a line change there. Couldn't capitalize. They had some tremendous chances, obviously, for Fischelli trying to sneak it past, but just can't capitalize.
Buffaloes have it again. Atwood will dump it in. DU will pick it up. Try to get out, slip between some legs, and CU will take control. Thrown down to the corner. Back with it for the Pioneers. She lost it. Atwood chipped it up at her and kept in. No, it's offsides. Nasty's to tag up. Now down in the corner, DU now in the Buffalo's end for the first time. Below the net. Tried to put it in front, couldn't get it there. Picked up. Up and out. Now Nasty along the wing. She lost it. Now DU. Pioneers up in the neutral zone. She lost it. It's Nasty again. Nasty lost the puck. Sent out to the middle be Raymond. Raymond brought in. The Pioneers are offside. They got to tag up. Picked up again. It's Atwood bringing it up the middle. Atwood gains the blue line. Sowers to her right. Tried to get it to her. Couldn't get there. Now Sowers in the corner. Tried to flip it down for Atwood. DU will pick it up in their own zone. They'll throw it out, but picked up again. That's Terleska, but she's offsides.
Pressure has favored the Buffs so far here in this first period. It's only about 2.5 minutes in, and Pioneers just struggling to clear their zone. But I think the biggest struggle so far for the Buffs is just setting up plays and communication.
DU's going to win the draw. DU's struggling a little bit to handle that puck right now. They'll get it along boards. Now they'll gain the zone. Bringing it in. Shot. Saved by Watson. Watson's first test of the night. No problem for her. She flashes that left glove.
First action Zoe Dupuis has seen this evening. As the Pioneers will get a quick line change.
Buffalo taking off a defensive zone draw now. They got that first line out there. Do the Buffs. And Ewald wins the draw. Try to flip up and out was Rouse. Now it's Fischelli. Good pass, but she couldn't handle it. She'll race after it. Down in the circle. She keeps hold. Shot. Went over the net. Now Rouse will get it at the blue line. Rouse up top. She'll swing it over. Shot. Went along the ice. Maybe chipped in front. But Lindsay Taylor was there.
Great stop there. I mean, there's Fischelli again. And the shots are 3-on-1 in favor of Colorado so far. And most of those are from Fischelli.
Couple of great first shifts for that first line for the Buffaloes. They'll stay out there. Ewald to win another draw. Fischelli bothered. She'll try to get it, but he couldn't get it. And now it's out of the zone. It'll come all the way down. It'll be picked up by Dupuis. Dupuis will throw it around to Masiello. Masiello chipped out a little bit. Brought back around. Dupuis again below her net. Banks it to Masiello. Masiello. And eventually the Buffaloes will get it out of there. Fischelli now along the wing. Ewald might have had a step there. But the Pioneers take care of it. Now in the neutral zone. Here they come down along the wing. It's picked up and out. Ewald now at the puck. Coming up along the right side. She'll just dump it in and the Buffalo get a change. Down along the board. Good forecheck. Kept in there. Nasty's fighting at it. She'll win it for the moment, but then it got tied up again. Now back up top. Kept in by Raymond. Shot along the ice. Got tipped in front. Now Hairston along the boards. She couldn't get there. Now to Atwood. Atwood coming in. Tried to get it through a Pioneer. Through some Pioneer legs. Couldn't get it. Now Nasty. Nasty fought it a little bit. She'll take control of the puck, but lost it. Now the Pioneers below their own net. They'll bring it up. A pass at the skates. It's a loose puck again. But now brought back up. Doherty below her net. Thrown at, kept in by Terleska. She came in on the new shift from fresh legs out there. Raymond up top. Throw it down along the board. Got skipped behind the net. Terleska down in the corner. Now Zahn will race after it. She'll win the battle there. She'll throw it behind the net as well. But the Pioneers will pick it up. Doherty again. Down below the board. Sowers. Fought at. Wow, good forecheck by Zahn. Now brought up. Sowers tried to get it up top. And the Pioneers will get it up and out. Caught by Natalie Atwood and thrown down. She's going to keep the play alive. A good move. Shot. And just wide of the net. Great chance there. Another shot from Raymond that couldn't get through. Now Masiello. Outstanding pressure here from the Buffaloes early in this first period. Ewald, they'll keep it in. Shot. That's wide of the net. Ewald, okay, after tried to get a rebound. Now Fischelli along the boards. Fischelli will try to weave through, couldn't get it. Now the Pioneers kept in by Masiello. Masiello brought down to Fischelli. Fischelli lost the puck. She'll kick at it. She'll regain it and throw it down for Masiello. Masiello in the corner. She'll bring it around, maybe a wraparound. But it's stopped there by Lindsay Taylor.
This first line, we've been saying it all night, Paxton. They've been absolutely electric here for this Buffaloes team. And great forecheck in there by Abby Zahn's line. I mean, back into the corner, forcing this Pioneers defense. We don't have zone times on this broadcast, unfortunately, but I'd be willing to say it's heavily in favor of the Buffaloes right now.
6 minutes in, and they have been suffocated as number 6. Tried to throw it the middle. Now down to the corner for DU. Brought up and out. Sandstrom will pick it up in the neutral zone. Sandstrom will swing it over to Rouse. And the Buffaloes will dump it in. Taylor's there, and she'll just cover it up.
Clock is still running here in the rink. Officials hasn't caught the attention of them yet. We're stopping at 13:52.
It'll be Hairston taking the draw here in the offensive zone for the Buffaloes. She wins it. Shot from Wallace. Blocked in front. She'll race after it. Try to get there. Couldn't. Kept in again by the Buffaloes. That's Nasty keeping it in. Nasty will pick up the puck now. So let's throw a stick at it. And D will take care of it. Dupuis. She'll throw it over. Down to Nasty. Nasty along the right wing. She has some room. Shot along the ice. So it needs to save. Buffalo's continuing to pressure there in the offensive zone. They've done a really good job. Kid picked up by Wallace. Wallace shot! And a glove save by Taylor. Taylor's first real test of the night. That was a really good shot.
Right on the money, Amanda Wallace, right down the slot. That was really the first, like you said, Paxton, the first real test that she's gotten all night. But, I mean, Buffs are just taking shots left and right like we see here. Here's another one. Atwood couldn't get that one off. But, right, they just go right into traffic. So this DU defense is not one to be neglected.
See you continuing that forecheck. So good so far. Down along the net in the corner. Terleska will chop at it. Picked up by DU. Kept in by the Buffaloes. Swung over to Raymond. Raymond shot. Went off a body in front. Now down to the corner. Bourbon. She'll throw it over to Johnson. Johnson now. Bothered at the line. In. Claire Furlow there with forecheck. Couldn't get it. And DU, for the moment, yep, they'll get out of the zone. Oh, there's room. They have a 2-on-1. Here they come. Shot! Save! Made by Watson. DU got free, but Watson was ready. Now Ewald. Ewald will throw it to Furla. Down on the boards now is Atwood. Buffaloes now with control in their own zone. They'll bring it up. Atwood will swing it to Masiello. Masiello up the right side. Lost the puck for a second. She has it again. Now lost it below the net. DU will take control. Kept. Yeah, there you go. It's out now. Sandstra. Flip it up to Ewald. Fischelli again. This first line's been outstanding. Masiello. In the neutral zone now, brought it for Fischelli. Tried to bring it in. Now she'll dance around, and now she'll enter the zone. Fischelli down in the corner, skating around to defender, shot, and a save made. Now in the corner. Nasty will chop at it, Fischelli will chop at it. In front, and the Pioneers are ready. Another forecheck. Man, this Buffalo's forecheck has been unbelievable. As the puck will fly into the DU bench. They'll all flinch.
Both lines we're going to change here is that was one heck of a series there. As shots are 7-on-2 now in favor of Colorado. So
DU had a chance there. They got free and they got a 2-on-1, but Zoe Watson, great save.
She came right out into her zone. It looks like she's going to have another test here.
A 2-on-2 for the Pioneers, but they lost the puck. Now Dupuis below the net. Now for Nasty. Nasty will get it up and out. It'll dribble all the way down into the Pioneer zone, and it'll be icing. So CU will get another defensive draw. Pioneers, they had a couple offensive pushes here. They're starting to find a rhythm maybe.
This is the first real test for the Buffs defense here tonight. It's only second face-off in their zone. Pioneers take it.
It'll come up and out of the zone, back in the neutral zone. Wallace will chase after her. They'll go around the ref, and now coming up with some speed. Doherty will leave it in the middle, couldn't get to anyone. Now O'Brien kept in by the Pioneers, up in the middle. Now get up and out. Brought to the middle. O'Brien, it was in her skate. She'll dance around, and she'll throw it to Terleska. Terleska, I think she put a shot on, but it was wide. Got down to the corner. It'll get picked up by the Pioneers. Thrown up and around. And they'll head out. Here's Raymond now. She'll pick up the puck. Over to Lee. She'll pick it up for the Pioneers. Back up the middle. A lot of time here still in the DU zone. CU continuing to be relentless. Sent all the way down. She couldn't get that red line. And the Pioneers have iced the puck.
starting to slow down a little bit here as we are beyond the 10-minute mark here in the first. Starting to see that energy and that spark diminish a little bit from not just the Buffs, but the Pioneers as well. But at the same time, the diminishment in the Buffs' energy is forcing DU or allowing them to get into the offensive zone and pose a threat to Zoe Watson.
Buffalo's on the first line out there. Maybe get that spark as she's tripped. It'll be a 2-on-1 for the Pioneers. Here comes Lee on the right shot. Couldn't get a pass through. And the Buffaloes will evade it. As a few more lights turn on. It's a little brighter out there. That's nice. Fischelli now at the middle. She has Maciel to her right with some room. Got a little tripped up by the puck. And the Buffaloes are offside. They need to tag up. The Pioneers will take control. They'll just dump it down and in. It'll be Dupuis below her net. She'll throw it down for Rouse. Rouse up and out. Down to Dupuis. Dupuis will throw it on net. Glove save there, just tipped it aside. Kept in by the Buffaloes. It's Atwood. Her effort has been incredible. And the Pioneers ice the puck again. Lena Atwood has really made her presence known. Her forecheck has been quite outstanding thus far.
And we really haven't seen anything like it so far this season. I mean that's the way she plays. It's the way she's played all season. But I mean the Pioneers, they really can't counteract that, and neither can her teammates. As here comes Dupuis in the face-off circle.
It'll be Orange taking the draw for the Buffaloes. She wins it. Tried to get a shot on net, did nasty, couldn't get there. And now out in front, it's O'Brien. O'Brien will spin around but throw it to a DU player. Now picked up by Nasty. The Buffs a little congregated. They need to spread out. Now Wallace tried to throw it in. Bothered by some Pioneers, and they'll pick it up. Here comes Johnson down the left side. Johnson in the corner. Picked up by Sowers. Sowers will get to Furla. Still kept in by the Pioneers as Raymond will chop at it. And Sowers tried to chop at it to get it out. She couldn't. Here come the Pioneers up the middle. Shot. Oh, I don't think Watson knew where it was. Lucky for her, it went up and over the net and over the glass. So we'll get a stoppage of play.
Dangerous situation there for CU. That was the biggest threat I think we've seen all night, maybe besides that breakaway play earlier in the game. But ultimately that was deflected up in the traffic and just got up right up into the netting.
Pioneers fighting their stride a little bit here with about 8 minutes to go in this first period. The first line out there for the Buffaloes, they win the draw. They'll throw it down around. Fischelli will pick it up. Maciello has a step up the middle. Couldn't find her. She was a little premature there. Might have been offsides if it had gone to her. Shot! Ewald just wide of the net.
That's the best setup we've seen thus far.
Back in front. Ewald got it to Maciello. A little too many sticks. A little too much passing, I thought. Down in the corner again. Fischelli will race after it. She'll win that race. Taking control of the puck now. Maciello. Maciello down the corner. Put in front. Ewald shot off the crossbar. The puck is loose and it couldn't go in.
What a chance there. Right into traffic once again. And a great stop there.
Ewald again. Shot. Save made by Taylor. First line is buzzing right now. They keep it in. Atwood. Now to Ewald. Ewald to Raymond. Back down to Ewald. Shot. Got blocked in front. That first line will keep it in. They'll keep the shift going. Fischelli now down below the net. Tried to put a shot in front. Couldn't get to Maciello for the rebound. Now Atwood. Atwood a little wide of the net. Now Raymond. She'll just dump it down, as that was a long shift for the Buffaloes' first line, but a great shift nonetheless. The Pioneers now, here they come. They'll just dump it in, though, as they were also very tired. That was a long shift. Coming up again are the Buffaloes. They found a spark in that first line. It's Wallace now. Wallace up the right side. Coming to the circle, shot, and a glove save made by Lindsay Taylor. Taylor has been pretty good so far for the Pioneers. She's had a lot of stuff come her way, a lot of really good grade A chance for the Buffaloes.
Yeah, Paxton, we got to talk about that last series of the first line here for this Buffs team. They were absolutely electric. So many chances, but the shots just couldn't sneak it past.
Yeah, that puck was alone in the crease. Taylor was way out of position, but just a little too crazy. Couldn't get a stick on it. As the Pioneers now, they'll come in off the post. Man, that was a really good chance for the Pioneers now. They're kind of trading offensive possessions. Pioneers will regroup, bring it out of the zone. They'll bring it in again. As that shot along the ice, an easy save for Zoe Watson. So now the Pioneers, a little bit of offensive life there. That shot went off the post.
Trying to flip the script here, going into the final 6 minutes of the first period. And
some good hockey here. Really entertaining hockey, wouldn't you say?
Oh, without a doubt. This is not the physicality we like to see, but that's not what we really see here in this particular league. But yeah, absolutely tremendous stick handling here. And this is why the Buffs are ranked #1.
Absolutely, they're showing it tonight. Still zeros on that scoreboard, though. As we bring it up now. Gain the neutral zone, come up the middle. So O'Brien tried to dance around a few defenders. Now sent up the middle, couldn't get there. Now with it is Sower, she'll dump down for Atwood. Atwood shot from the point. Blocker save. As Lindsay Taylor tripped and fell. Good thing the Pioneers had the puck. Chipped up and out. Zahn bothered along the blue line. Thought her stick was held for a minute there as big collision along the boards. Stick from Terleska, tried to keep it in. Pioneers will pick it up again. Olsen down. Up the middle. Saved there by Watson. Bit of a weird opportunity there. She had to really stretch that right pad across to make sure it didn't go in.
What a save there by Watson. As the officials confirm it did not go in. Just in the crease.
So the Pioneers offense has come to life here late in the first period. The Buffaloes with the first line out there now. Tied up, shot on net. Good save by Watson. Now Rouse. Rouse will dump from Masiello. Here comes the first line. Lost the puck. Ewald. Still there in the neutral zone. Now Rouse. Rouse will bring it up. Dump it down. Below the boards now picked up. There's Ewald. Ewald will throw it down to Masiello. Masiello below the goal line. Try to throw it in front. Too many Pioneers there. As they'll bring it up. Here comes Johnson. Johnson down the left side. There wasn't a lot of bodies there for the Pioneers. There's nothing there. Fischelli up the right side. Fischelli makes a move up the middle. Shot. The backhand couldn't get there. Pioneers now. Down in the corner. Dupuis will pick it up below her own net. Dupuis will change course. Now throw it down. Back up. Right to a Pioneer player, but she couldn't pick it up. It'll come all the way into the D zone. The Pios take control again. It's Doherty. Kept in by the Buffaloes. Doherty again. Tripped up. No call. Shot by Nasty. Wide of the net. Now Wallace below her net. Wallace has been great tonight. Wallace up to Dupuis. Dupuis lost it. Now back down to Wallace. Picked up by Hairston, set in front, no bodies there. Now O'Brien. O'Brien on that, save made. Wallace couldn't get the rebound. She'll pick it up and get it to Dupuis. Dupuis a shot from the point, almost deflected in front by a Pioneer. Now Hairston down to Wallace. Oh, Dupuis not in her spot, and the puck will come all the way up and out. All the way down does Dupuis come. The Buffaloes will regroup. Terleska up to Sowers. Sowers will chase after it. Couldn't get there. Pioneers couldn't get an offensive possession. Back out in the neutral zone. Claire Furla. Back down to Raymond. And she will set up again. Just dumped in by Dupuis. They'll get a change. Pioneer stick was there, so no icing. Kept in again by the Buffaloes. Masiello lost it. Now down to the corner. Fought at. D will get it up and out. It'll come all the way down. Raymond chasing after it. She'll come and swing it down below the net. Bad pass there. Couldn't get it to Sowers. And now a trip along the boards. It's gonna go.
No penalty called here. It would have been a great chance for the Pioneers to capitalize shorthanded, but alas.
About a minute and a half left here in this first period. Pioneers applying some pressure. Kind of feels like the Buffaloes just want to get out of here before it might get worse. First line's out there, though. Let's see if they can get anything going. It'll be Masiello making a move. Coming up the right side. She'll bring in front. Shot. Wide of the net. Now Fischelli. Fischelli below the net. She lost the puck. She'll pick it right back up. Now she'll bring up the middle. Hold on to that puck. Fischelli shot. Blocked in front. Fischelli will keep with the puck. And she'll just throw it down to the corner. A minute to go here in this first period. Still 0-0 between the Buffaloes and the Pioneers. Colorado down in their own zone. Nasty will pick it up. Chipped at. Now brought out by Rouse. Rouse will throw it to Wallace. Wallace into Rouse's skates. The Pioneers now. It's Bourbon bringing it up. Up to the corner shot. Watson was there. Not really in position, but lucky for her, went right to her pad. Down in the corner still. Pioneers continuing this possession. Up and brought up by Nasty. Rowan Nasty. The Pioneers, they'll just dump it in. 22 seconds to go here. Rouse down to Atwood. Atwood will throw it to Wallace. Wallace back, bringing it up the left side. O'Brien tried to throw it in front, couldn't get anything there. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. It'll be pinned up along the boards, now brought up, and that will do it for this first period of play here at the Rec Center. Buffalo 0, Pioneers 0, after what was a really action-packed first period. Great chances. The Buffaloes came out swinging. They had some outstanding chances there in the first 10 minutes or so. Then the Pioneers finding their stride. They got a couple of outstanding chances. Both goalies holding strong, though. And it'll be 0-0.
I think we got to give a lot of credit here to the Pioneers defense. As I've been saying, like all period. I mean, they may not have been as instrumental in their offense in the first 10 minutes or so of this period, but I mean their defense just blocking shots left and right, helping out Taylor the best they can. And Buffs did the same thing in the second half of this period. I mean, helping out Watson, just making sure that no shots get by. Watson was in some trouble several times during this period, and she just stood tall, as did Taylor.
Yeah, it was a fun time. Zeros after one here at the CU Rec Center. We'll be bringing the second period to you in about 14 minutes here on So Go Buff Sports. See you then. We welcome you back into ScoBuff Sports. 0-0 between the Buffaloes and the Pioneers here on this Valentine's Day. Some action-packed hockey. If you weren't with us, you missed out. Despite the 0-0 score, some fast-paced, action-packed hockey. Buffaloes, that first line especially, they were ripping.
Oh, it was, I don't think I could top what you said there, Paxton. It was action-packed to say the least as the horn sounds, and Buffs and the Pioneers return to their respective benches. But not a whole lot of physicality, but a ton of speed, a ton of finesse. I mean, you talk about the forward checking there on by Amanda Wallace over along the boards. Holy cow, man. I mean, if you're the Pioneers, there's no avoiding that. But obviously the Buffs' first line has been absolutely electric here in that first period, and I'm sure they will continue to be going into the next 20.
Yeah, no doubt. We're getting ready to go here. Both goalies, Zoe Watson for the Buffs and Lindsay Taylor for the Pios. They've stopped everything that has come their way. Both teams have had a fair share of chances as 20 minutes are back on that clock. We're getting ready to go here.
Huddle has been broken for the Buffaloes. Pioneers still finishing up theirs as we speak.
They'll switch sides. Looks like that first line is going to start the second period for the Buffaloes. They were outstanding, to say the least. They were buzzing. Some outstanding chances. Most notable one, Ewald put a shot on, and Maciello almost had it on her stick as it dribbled in front. She couldn't put it home. But absolutely some grade A chances for both squads. As here we go. The middle frame coming your way on this Valentine's in-state showdown. Ewald will take the draw along with Moravchik for the Pioneers. Moravchik wins it. Those benches are excited to go. Pioneers picked up by Ewald. Fischelli down in the corner. She'll throw it up. Dupuis, shot on net, blocked in front. Maciello chasing after it. Ewald now, another shot on net, save made by Taylor. Another chance early here for the Buffaloes. They've started these periods hot. First line getting it going again for the Buffs. Pioneers will change, get some fresh legs. First line for the Buffs staying out there. Ewald will take the draw against Chelsea Donovan. Won by Ewald. Back up and down for Maciello. Grabbed by Ewald, tried to throw it down to herself and couldn't. Brought up and out by the Pioneers. Chipped at by Dupuis. It'll hang around right at the red line. And Dupuis will dump it in. Picked up below the boards. The Pioneers bring it up. Stopped there. Wallace will throw it down. Nasty now below the net. She'll fight off a Pioneer, send her to the ground. Now Nasty, shot on net. And there's another save up high. And there's a penalty. Man, that's a dumb penalty.
Huge hit there in the corner, right behind the net.
Bit of a emotional penalty, it seemed there, by number 4 for the Pioneers. As she went up high on that hit, and that'll get called every time. So the first power play chance for either team tonight, it'll be the Buffaloes starting it out. It'll be the second power play unit. Hairston leading. Hairston wins the draw. Buffaloes take control. O'Brien up top. O'Brien will hold the puck for a second, swing it down to Nasty. Nasty will hold it. She'll bring it into the circle. Backhanded to a pass in front to Atwood, couldn't get to her. Nasty will pick it back up. Nasty along the blue line. She'll throw it to Wallace. Wallace back to Nasty, kept in. Wallace will try to swing it. Got a stick there, but O'Brien will pick it up. O'Brien tried to dance around, put a shot on net. And a save made by Lindsay Taylor. Looked like it might have squeaked past her right side, but she held tight. So the Buffaloes get a shot on net to start the power play. That second unit does. Now the first unit, fresh legs. Ewald taking the draw. One by Ewald. Fischelli now in the corner. Shot. Couldn't get there. Sandstra now. A little late to the puck. And sent down and around by the Pioneers. So the Piles will get some fresh legs as Dupuy will start it back up for the Buffaloes. Pass to no one. Will not be icing as it's on net. Masiello there will force Lindsey Taylor to cover it up. And we'll get another offensive zone draw. Second unit will head back out for the Buffaloes. That first unit couldn't get anything. We'll see if the second unit could keep it going.
Yeah, the setups haven't been as good in the first 2 minutes of this second period here at the rec center, but still the Buffs just need to communicate. Here's a chance here.
Kept in by Wallace. Wallace tried to throw it in front. And now the Pioneers, they have a step, couldn't get to her. Watson will just take care of it, freeze it. So, pretty good kill so far here for the Pioneers. That Piles bench, they're all on their feet, cheering on this kill. And it'll be the first unit back out again for the Buffaloes. So they're switching around a lot. Ewald will take the draw. Tied up. Masiello will come away with it. Masiello, Fischelli to her right. Passes into her skates. She'll have to regroup. She'll throw it down to Dupuy, the captain. Banks it to Sandstra. Sandstra will let it go back to Dupuy. Dupuy up the left side. Coming up, Masiello down the center. She tried to get it to her. Couldn't put a stick on it. Fanned on. Dupuy will pick it back up. Now Dupuy down in the corner. She'll just throw it down to Masiello. Masiello now with a little bit of space. Put on that score! Anna Masiello. She was alone below the net. Figured I might as well put a shot on. And a good thing she did. It goes in. The first one to beat Taylor tonight. And the Buffaloes with a power play goal. 1-0 Colorado here early in this second period. They finally break through. So Masiello's goal begins the scoring here in Boulder on the power play as the Buffaloes waste no time getting it back in. Below the net, it's Zahn. Zahn tried to put it in front. Now Terleska with a shot on, wide. Up to Raymond. Buffaloes applying some more pressure. Chipped up and out. Kicked away, now Terleska. Threw it down to the corner. Down in the corner now. The Buffs and Piles fight for it. Zahn will come away with it. Shot went below the net. And now picked up and out by the Pioneers. Kept in by Terleska. Terleska will throw it now to Zahn. Zahn from the circle, wide of the net. Picked up by Ewald. First line's back out there. Ewald will throw it down. Atwood to Raymond. Raymond shot. Almost hit in front by Fischelli. Loose puck. Covered up by Lindsey Taylor. So Kieran, let's go back to that first goal. Fischelli below the net. No one was really coming to bother her. Were the Pioneers, and she figured she could just dance right in front of Lindsey Taylor and throw it on.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, once you give Mia Fischelli the puck, she's dangerous in every sense that there is. Out in front there. So you won't take the shot. That one was
another
safe.
shot. Scores! Natalie Ewald. The Buffaloes scored twice in 2 minutes. And it's 2-0 Colorado. Natalie Ewald, the star player, alone in front, point blank, put it past Lindsey Taylor.
Natalie Ewald had 2 chances on that last play. First one denied. Second time she snuck it right past Taylor off that assist. I mean, That's what I said. The dynamic duo for Shelley and Ewald, man. I mean, two sophomores that came into this. They've been together since day one here at CU. And they've been dominant this season.
And so what was originally a 0-0 hockey game, the Buffaloes have quickly made it 2-0, as again they are back into the Pioneer zone. That first line, Masiello fighting along the boards. Still pinned there, the Pios come away with it. Down to the Buffalo zone, now Rouse will pick it up. She'll veer away from some Pioneers and bring it up the left side. Rouse going with a little bit of speed. Tried to find someone, tried to put in front, nothing there. Now Ewald will chip it down to Fischelli. Fischelli in the corner, she'll bring it below the boards. Now up top, it's Rouse. Rouse threw it down, no one there. Nasty now. Nasty fighting down in the corner. Loose puck out in the circle, and it's brought up and out. O'Brien now, swing it over to Rouse. Buffaloes will get a change, the defensemen do, as Lindsey Taylor will just cover it up. A little bit of spray there from Hairston.
You can hear him saying, cover it, making sure Taylor's taking no chances on that play. The Buffs were coming in and applying that pressure. It's been there all night.
They have started their second period red hot, a power play chance, and they made use of it. And then very shortly afterwards, Natalie Ewald. Face-off draw, won by the Pioneers, but not out. CU will pick it up. It's Dupuis put a shot on, rebound. Wallace couldn't put it in. Now Wallace tied up a little along the boards. The Pios come away with it. Up in center ice. Still there. And the Buffaloes will pick it up. Now Wallace. He'll find Nasty up the middle. Nasty now skating along the left side. Dumped in down to the corner. Sowers. Sowers got it free for the moment. And still in. Buffaloes have had a couple line changes here if they've kept this puck into the Pioneer zone, but now it's up and out. O'Brien in her own zone. She'll throw it down to Sowers. Sowers threw it in. Furlow will give chase. Put a body along the boards. And taken by the Pioneers. Sowers there blocked the initial clear. And now they will bring it up and out. It's Doherty. Doherty will throw it in. She was tired. She needed a change. And now with some room, it's Natalie Ewald. She's all alone. Natalie Ewald. Shot. Score! Natalie Ewald on the breakaway. 3-0 Buffaloes.
That is a perfect breakaway play. Textbook. Holy cow. Natalie Ewald all alone there. Gets the puck. Skates right up the slot, and if you're the Pioneers, there's not much you can do. If you're Taylor and that goaltender, you're just hoping for the best.
The
sneak it past.
The absolute last person you wanted to have the puck all alone if you're the Pioneers. And Natalie Ewald, with 2 goals in about 2.5 minutes, she has made her presence known all game, and now it's showing up on the score sheet. As the Pioneers, that first line, man, they waste no time getting back into the offensive zone. Masiello down in the corner for Fischelli. Fischelli, Ewald! Oh my goodness, she almost had the hat trick. Brought up by the Pioneers, kept in by Ewald. Ewald, oh, she tripped. Almost had a chance to keep it in. And now the Pioneers, they really got to slow it down. They got to get some offensive possessions going. They'll do just that. Coming in up the middle, shot. Blockered away by Watson. Down in the corner now are the Pioneers. Raymond bothering her. Tied up along the boards. Puck's not moving a whole lot. And that'll get out of there. It'll be Ewald. She'll chip it up. It ran along the boards, and now Masiello. Masiello up the right side. She'll have Fischelli to her right. Masiello bring it all the way down, and she'll come around the net. Masiello left it for Fischelli. Fischelli, Ewald in front of her net. That's her spot. Shot! Wide. Fischelli fought at it, couldn't keep it in. And dumped down by Charlotte Katz. She'll ice it. So the Pioneers can't change. They'll head all the way back down.
Yeah, they've got to be gassed at this point, and just on top of that, it's going to be back in their zone. So they really got to get control of the puck and get off the ice here and make sure their zone is clear. Obviously, in the second, when you're having icing call and your line is gassed, it's so much tougher because you got to skate across to get back to your bench.
First line takes a breather for the Buffaloes, but still they apply pressure. Sandstra from the circle, shot with the body in front. Luckily for Taylor, the pad was there. Sandstra now kept it in. Hairston couldn't handle it. Brought up and out by Ceramic. Ceramic will just throw it on net. And Watson does not freeze the puck. So now the Buffaloes with a chance here. Almost caught the Piles in a change. Now Nasty from the circle, shot! Man, what a chance there from from Rowan Nasty. But Lindsay Taylor flashes that glove.
So Taylor's seeing some more action here from this Buffaloes team going into as we approach the second half of the first period.
Shot on net, hit the post. And Zahn will pick it up. Put it in front! Oh, just dribbled wide of the net. Sowers now. She'll throw it up top. Dupuis to O'Brien. O'Brien shot. Hit a stick in front. Went up and over the net. Now a pass from the Pioneers went straight to Terleska. Now Zahn. Zahn will try to throw it down, but it's picked up by the Pios. Sowers with a forecheck. She'll come away with it. Sowers in front. Tried to get it to Terleska. Couldn't get there. And the Pioneers not out. Kept in a little bit. They'll swing their sticks at it. Kept in by O'Brien. O'Brien tried to get it around the Pioneer defender. Tried to toe drag. She'll keep it with the puck. Shot and saved by Lindsay Taylor. A little bit of a chaotic sequence there, but O'Brien snuck away with that puck, and she put a backhand on it, but it was right into the chest of Lindsay Taylor.
Like we keep saying, Taylor's seeing this Buffs offense firsthand and what they're capable of. It's not pretty.
That first line got a breather. They're back out there. Ewald chopped at it, kept it in. Now the Pioneers with it. Stopped by Masiello. Thrown down below the net. A couple Pioneers didn't know what to do with it. Masiello comes away. Still pinned up there along the boards. And now Masiello will get some space. Shots wide of the net. Raymond will pick it up. Raymond still with it. She'll come all the way down below the net looking for someone. She found Masiello. Now Masiello. Puck was just kind of hanging out in front of the net. No one there. And the Piles will ice the puck. Pioneers defense, really no answers right now. All they have is just icing the puck.
Here comes that Wallace line. Should see a lot of forechecking here on this next play should they get control of the puck.
It'll be Harrison taking the job for the Buffalo. She won it. Nasty now in the corner. Wallace will throw it out to Rouse. Rouse to Sandstra. Sandstra from the left side. Shot. Blocked in front. Now below the net. Pioneers picking up. It's Bourbon. Bourbon will throw it down straight to Sandstra. Sandstra couldn't get it through. Now it's Johnson. Johnson up the left side. She'll head down to the corner. Now pinned up along the boards. There'll be Rouse coming away with it. Rouse over to Sandstra. Sandstra, another Buffalo there. Still in the Buffalo zone. Rouse thrown along the boards. The Piles are there with it. Brought to the middle. Almost got tipped on net. Thrown down below the net. Sandstra throws out to Nasty. Nasty lost it. Shot! Save made by Zoe Watson.
So the Pioneers are starting to wake up here. They're starting to apply that same pressure that the Buffs are doing, and Zoe Watson is just there every single time. And Buffs defense knows what to do. Take those hits from those shots. Get all those to get deflections. They know the name of the game.
Pioneers a little bit of spark here after 3 quick goals. That draw in the Buff zone. The Buffalo will come away with it. Terleska, a little too many people there. Didn't know what to do with it. Now Dupuis. She'll pick it up. Get things going. Claire Furla. Not sure she got a stick on it. I don't think she did. And the Buffaloes ice the puck.
Rare sighting here in this matchup. When you see Oki Terleska on the ice, you've got to be careful. When we saw what she's capable of a couple plays ago, right out in front of Taylor. And unfortunately, Taylor stayed to respond, but when she gets out in front of the net, watch out.
Sowers up against Donovan, taking the draw. Tied up, Sowers will come away with it. All the way around, Terleska now. Terleska thrown down. She'll get it again. Try to get it out. There she found Sowers. Sowers lost the puck, kept in by the Pioneers. Dupuis now below the net. Dupuis will get it to Furla. Furla bought a little bit. She lost the puck. A chance in front for the Pios. Couldn't get a shot. Now Dupuis. Good stick there by Watson to just throw it out to Zoe Dupuis. As Sowers, did she get a stick on it? No, she didn't. And the Buffs ice the puck again. Sowers will have to stay out there. Some tired bodies now for the Buffaloes. Pioneers showing some fight.
Yeah, Sowers is trying desperately to prevent another icing call on that last play. She just can't do it, and she's forced to stay out there as the Buffs call a timeout, it looks like.
Yeah, that line was out there for quite a bit. And timeout called by the Buffaloes. I assume to let that line get some water, get their legs back under them before they have to get back out there for that defensive zone draw. After this game, the men's D1 Buffaloes, they'll be up against Missouri State.
It's going to be an interesting matchup, to say the least. This is not a crucial matchup for the number 3 ranked Buffs in the WCHLs. The Bears come in ranked number 8 in conference play. 26 points on the season. So not a huge threat for the Buffaloes, but they certainly cannot let their guard down. I mean, we saw a couple weeks ago what Grand Canyon University can do. They brought the physicality, and it resulted in a series split. So, and they were ranked number 7 at the time in conference. So, they cannot lose their composure.
The Buffaloes now with some numbers coming up. Masiello tripped up a little bit, no call. No, they will call it. Anna Masiello will draw the penalty. It'll be a hold against the Pioneers.
Second power play of the night for the Buffaloes.
It's Alexandra Chisdak, guilty. She'll take a seat as the Buffaloes, perhaps they can get that offensive spark back here as that first power play unit will start it up. Draws one by the Pios. Tried to throw it down, but they couldn't. Fischelli kept it in. Fischelli will get around a defender. Now in the circle. Shot on net. And picked up by Lindsay Taylor.
You see Dupuis and Fischelli meeting momentarily near the blue line. She's just going to attempt the face-off.
Natalie Ewald will be sent out to the right side. Tied up right at the dot. And coming away with it are the Pioneers. Will throw it down. On net as Watson there will stop it. And picked up by Dupuis. Dupuis will change course. Throw it down to Sandstra. Sandstra will gain the zone, do it herself. Stop there at the line as Masiello throws her down. In front, Fischelli. Too many sticks there, and that shot went over the net. Sandstra now to Dupuis. Dupuis shot. Wasn't stopped. It went a little loose to the net. Kept in by the Buffaloes. Dupuis down to Masiello below the net. Buffs power play. Bringing some pressure. Shot. Blocked away. Sandstra now. Sandstra throw it to Masiello. Masiello back below the net. Fischelli from the circle. Shot. Blocked in front. Now the Pioneers will come away with it. The Pioneers, they'll bring it all the way into the offensive zone. Now the Buffaloes have to play some defense. They'll do just that and look to get things started back up. First line still out there. Fischelli with some speed, bringing it up. Masiello to her left. Shot! Wide of the net. And the Pioneers will clear the puck. So another good chance there for the Buffaloes after the Pioneers had an offensive moment. Stuck in the neutral zone is the puck now as this penalty is waning. 5 seconds to go. Looks like that'll do it. So the Buffaloes go 1 for 2. This one, I don't believe any shots on net. Sorry, there was one. And now we're back even strength. Down to the corner. Nasty will pick it up. Lost for a second. O'Brien will come away with it. Kept in by the Pios. Down in the corner, Atwood taking care of it. She'll change course. Thrown up and not out. Kept in by the Pioneers. Now it comes out as Furla swiped her stick at it. Down in the corner now, it's Atwood. Atwood to Nasty. Thrown down. And the Pioneers now with a chance. They bring it up. Framick shot wide of the net. Kept in. The Piles with a little bit of effort. Another shot on net. That's blocked in front. Atwood will throw it to Nasty. Nasty to Wallace. Buffaloes evade. Back down below the goal line now. Buffs get a change. Here come the Pioneers starting things up. Doherty lost the puck. And now it's Terleska. She couldn't get a stick on it, but it was touched by a Pioneer, so no icing. Terleska now below the net. In the middle. Ooh. Try to get it to Sower. She had a step there on the DU defender.
So this past couple minutes, it's really been all Pioneers. They've been trying to apply that pressure, get themselves on the board, because once you go down.
Zahn's shot almost got up and over Taylor. And now below the net. We're going to get a penalty. I'm not sure who it's on. There's a lot of bodies down there below the net. Seems like it's going to be Zahn. It is. So Abby Zahn with a cross check. She'll take 2 minutes. And now the Buffaloes will get their first moment on the penalty kill, first chance on the power play for the Pios.
Yeah, as I was starting to say earlier, Paxton, you see once you go down by 3 goals, I mean, that's a downer psychologically. If you're on that Pios bench, you really gotta not let that get to you and keep your momentum going, because
shot from the points wide of the net. Pioneers setting it back up. Another shot. That's blocked. Now down to the boards. Some flying sticks down up high. Nothing there. Kept in by the Pios. Still in. It's Johnson. Johnson will dance below the net. Kathleen Johnson. Still with it now. She'll come up the middle. Throw it down. Back up the middle. And a good stick there in front. Stopped that pass from connecting. Down in the Pioneers zone now. They'll look to start things back up. If you're the Pios, you really need this power play goal bad. Stoops. She'll just throw it down to Raymond. Raymond will put it on net. And it's covered up there as Fischelli coming in hot.
Fischelli racing right into that. It's clubbed immediately by Taylor, who's taking no chances, and her line will come off the ice.
This Buffalo penalty kill has been good so far. As Wallace giving some cheers to the dance team that's here tonight. About a minute left of this Denver Pioneers power play. But right now, the Buffaloes in the offensive zone, but Amanda lost the puck. Now here come the Pioneers. They'll bring it in. Lost it for a second. Now they get it back. Up top. She'll throw it over. Back up top now. Number 4 will dance around. Throw it down. Shots wide of the net. No, excuse me, that's gloved by Zoe Watson. So the Pioneers now back in that offensive zone. About 23 seconds to go in this Pios power play. They gotta get something going here, see if they can claw back into this game before the second period ends. Shot from the point. It went off the crossbar. Watson was a little late to react. Lucky for her. Hit iron. Pios applying some more pressure. Shot. And Watson's there. So 4 seconds now to go in this Pioneer power play. Zahn's there, antsy to get out of the box. Minute 30 to go still in this second period, as it is 3-0 Buffaloes. It'll be Ewald taking the draw. She wins it. Here comes Sandstrom up the left side. Lost the puck for a second, picked up by Rouse. Rouse will dance around. Rouse enters the zone. She'll just dump it down. That'll do it for the Pios power play. They're 0 for 1. Masiello now below the net. Picked up by the Pioneers. Masiello will keep it in, though. Tried to find Ewald. She couldn't take it. Sandstrom will swing it to Rouse. They're in that neutral zone. Masiello across the red line, but she'll just dump it down. Picked up by the Pioneers. Shot in front! And they score! It's Fischelli. She snuck it past Lindsay Taylor. Point blank in front of the net. A great feed. And the Pioneers thought they had a second there on the power play, but it's actually the Buffaloes coming back the other way. And it's 4-0. Colorado, all 4 goals coming from that first line. And this second period has been nothing but fantastic for the Buffs.
Yeah, Pios, they've really got to get back on their game here. You go down 4-0. It's almost a question as to whether or not you can come back from this. It's not impossible, but when you're in that locker room during intermission, you've got to really talk to your ladies. Make sure that they get back into this and lock in.
Raymond will throw it down to Furla. Furla couldn't get a stick on it. Now Sowers. Sowers tried to get it back to Furla. It's down in the corner. Brought up top. Atwood. Shot from the point. Skipped down but wide of the net. Kept in by the Buffs. Atwood again. Almost a tip there from Terleska. Now Raymond up top. Some more chances for the Buffaloes here with 6 seconds to go, but nothing there. And that looks like it's going to do it here. The Pioneers will run out of time. And that'll do it for the second period of hockey. 4 goals from your Colorado Buffaloes. Just outstanding work from that first line. They score all 4. Ewald with 2 of them, Masiello and Fischelli. Just unbelievable hockey, quite frankly, from the Buffaloes. About as much of a clinic of a period as you could put on.
Yeah, they're going to be heading into this locker room. They cannot let their guard down though going into the third period. I mean, this Pioneers team, they haven't been the best this season, but they've proven their defense has proven that they can obviously block shots. Their offense has been all over Zoe Watson, and Buffs are just responding. But like you said, you cannot let these girls fool you, because they could come back. It's happened before, not just in this league, but in the NHL as well. So you can't let this get to your head.
Absolutely. You'll have 15 minutes to regroup, and we'll come back at you with the third period of play here on Sco Buff Sports. 4-0 Buffaloes. See you then. Welcome back to the CU Event Center. It's Rec Center, excuse me. It's 4-0 Buffaloes here. We're going to get this third period started here in about a minute and a half. And Kieran, so 4-0 Buffs. All 4 goals come from the first line. And really just outstanding performance from the Buffs. What do you want to see in this third period, though? Make sure, keep it rolling, make sure nothing crazy happens.
Well, Paxton, obviously you want to maintain your lead. You've got a comfortable 4-point lead, and that's going to leave the Pios on a real downer. But also, if you're the Pioneers, you need to get back in this game. You got to make sure you're communicating with your line mates. Make sure that you guys know what you're doing, because when you set up plays and you communicate with your line mates, I mean, that's how you score goals. You can't always rely on breakaway plays or power plays. So that's what I hope they were talking about there in that locker room during that intermission, is how they can get back into this and come down from a 4-point deficit after just 20 minutes.
Absolutely.
So about a half a minute to go until Buffs and the Pios take to the ice for the final 20 minutes of this game.
And what is the final weekend of the regular season here for the Buffaloes women's hockey team. Postseason coming up after they finish out here with this third period, and then they play tomorrow night here at the CU Rec Center. That game will be at 4. And then after this game, we've got the men's D1 team going up against Missouri State. That'll be here at the Rec Center and here streamed live on SCO Buff Sports. Kieran, you'll be calling that game.
Yes, sir. I'll be here alongside our producer, Nick Evans. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing you these games this season. I only took over D1 as play-by-play earlier this semester, and as I started off doing women's and D2. But I think it's time to hand off the reins to you, Paxton. Glad to have you with us.
Absolutely. Very happy to be here. Has some Dire Straits plays overhead. I love it. Fans love it. The team is very fond of the dance team that's here tonight, cheering on the Buffaloes. We're getting ready to go. And also, Zoe Watson, we haven't talked about her to much of an extent tonight, but she's been quite incredible, stopping everything that's come her way. And the Pios have really had some good chances, but she's been there.
She's just been there. I mean, Pios trying to capitalize, they just can't do it. How about that split from earlier, too? That nearly snuck right past her, but she's able to keep it out of that net and in the crease.
No doubt.
I'd expect to see some more crazy plays coming up here in the final 20.
It'll be the electric first line starting us off again. Fischelli will come down along the board, coming in hot. Man, she wastes no time coming in. Save made by Lindsay Taylor. Man, Fischelli, seconds into the game, she comes screaming into the offensive zone, tried to get to her backhand. She put a shot on, but Taylor was there. First line still out. Draw one by Ewald to Dupuis. Dupuis shot on net. Save made by Taylor. Loose puck. Still, ooh, that puck was never covered up, but the whistle was blown. That puck was very much loose, in fact.
Buffs bench being very vocal here in this third period. They do not want this lead to go away, that's for sure.
Fischelli makes sure of that, screaming in to start third period, rather. And now the Pioneers will get a moment with the puck, but they lost it immediately. Dupuis now chipped up along the boards. It'll be Ewald coming up along the right side. Ewald tried to throw it in front of Fischelli. Stick was there, couldn't get it. Now the Pioneers, they'll just dump it in and get a change. That first line is staying out there for the Buffs. They've been out for a minute now. Masiello holding the puck for a little bit. She'll just throw it down and change. The Pioneers now with it. Thrown up, and it got out, got past Raymond. Raymond now. She'll leave it for Rowan Nasty. Nasty crosses the red line. Throw it in, cross the blue line. She got sent hard into the boards. Still down for the moment. She'll get up, though. And now down below the net is the puck, the Buffaloes net. Raymond tried to get it to Wallace, went through her. Now she'll stab at it, kept in by the Pioneers. Hanging out in the left side. Will chip it up and out, good clear. Pioneers will hang out in the neutral zone and dump it in. Pioneers will get a change. Raymond will start things up again for the Buffs. Nasty threw it to Hairston. Now Wallace will just dump it in, and the Buffs will get a change. Now down in the neutral zone, Claire Furla. She'll leave it for Rouse. Rouse will swing it. Dump down. Terlesk giving chase into the corner as Lindsay Taylor tripped in the net. Lucky for her, the Pioneers had the puck. That happened earlier in the game, and she got lucky that time that that DU had the puck. So a little bit of a slow start here after Fischelli had that early period moment. Rouse now lost the puck, got sent to the ice, and the Pioneers come away with the puck. A lot of sticks there, though, and she lost it. Picking it back up, now brought up top. Stoops. From the circle, that shot's wide. Now down in the corner, Sowers will fight off the Pioneer on the ground. Kept in. Pioneer still with it. Sent down out the middle, a backhand shot. She had her back turned to the net. And Terleska will take care of it. Couldn't clear it though. Down in the circle, Sowers, good stick there. Got rid of that puck. Sowers will take it herself. And she'll throw it up, got blocked. A little bit of a slow moments here. Both teams not skating very hard, it seems. Kind of just a little nonchalant, perhaps. Terleska now, good flip to Ewald. Ewald coming up that right side. She'll bring that spark. Lost the puck. Ewald there. Down in the corner. Pioneers with it. They'll clear. Kept in by the Buffaloes. Fischelli. Down to Masiello. Nothing there either. Up to Dupuis now. Dupuis. Down to Ewald. Masiello couldn't get it below the net. Kept in by O'Brien. O'Brien lost the puck. The Pioneers, they couldn't clear it. Now they do. And Dupuis will start things back up. That pass was too far for Masiello. No icing. DU with it now. Up back to Dupuis. Dupuis will throw it to O'Brien. Still hanging around there in that neutral zone. Masiello now taking care of things. She'll bring it up, crossing the red line, crossing the blue line. Anna Masiello down in the circle. Try to bring it around, nothing there. Now down below the DU net. The Pioneers will pick it up. Not out, bad pass, went straight to Wallace. Pioneers now back with the puck. They really got to get out of the zone and get some offensive pressure going. That pass is too far, and the Buffs have it again. Raymond. Down to the boards. As Nasty got tripped up by her own player. She'll take the puck, though. Hairston gets up. And the Pioneers, a shot on net. That's blocker to side. Raymond now. She'll throw it to Dupuis. Dupuis will flip it down. Wallace is there. Buffalo's looking to get things going now. That pass is hit by Nasty. It went down all the way to the other side of the ice. Kept in by Zahn. Zahn tried to keep it and couldn't do it, and it's cleared all the way down. The shot's on net, so no icing. And it's covered up by Watson. Little slow here to start the third period. Still 4-0 Buffaloes. It'll be Sowers.
Coming here. Defensive face-off here for the Buffaloes. First one we've seen in a minute here. Is that last That last play went on for well over 3 minutes, maybe even 4. It felt like it dragged on, man. So these Buffs have got to be gassed.
Absolutely. Up top now for DU. That shot went off a body. Kept in by the Pioneers, now down in the corner. Sowers will fight. She couldn't come away with it. Shot on net, right into the chest of Zoe Watson. Zoe Dupuis with 14 saves here tonight, leading the way along with that first line in this 4-0 game. The first line's out there now for the Buffs. Ewald wins the draw. He'll hit the side of the net and come back to Ewald. Kept in by the Pioneers for the moment. Now the Buffaloes will take care of it. It's Rouse. Rouse will throw it to Ewald. Ewald will bring it up. It's too far for Fischelli, and that puck is iced unless Masiello can win that race. And she does. It's called off. Down along the boards. A lot of bodies there. They'll kick at it. Continuing to kick at it. Swipe their sticks. Wish each other a happy Valentine's Day. And now it comes away. Masiello still with it. Pinned up again along the boards. And now the Pios coming away. Fischelli threw her into the boards, and she's going to get called for it. It'll be Mia Fischelli, guilty, 2 minutes. So the Pioneers will get another chance on the power play. They were 0 for 1 and couldn't really get a lot going in their first chance, but they'll get another crack at it as Fischelli will take a breather.
Major loss for the Buffs right now as they're down one of their best skaters, and the lead penalty killing unit, that is Zoe Dupuis' line, comes on. As Natalie Ewald headed to the bench. And,
they'll try to lock it down. You don't want to let anything get going here for the Pioneers. Dupuis will take the puck. O'Brien chasing after it, and she'll clear. Good start so far. They win that first draw. And about 10 seconds will bleed off the clock. Starting it up now again. Doherty, throw it over. Now up the middle, it's Katz. Katz coming along the left side. She'll head down to the corner, still holding on to that puck. She'll throw it down. Chance in front, nothing there. It was swiped aside by the Buffaloes. And now up top, a shot on net, blocked in front again. So far, so good for this Buffaloes kill. As dancing around with the puck now. Back up top. Over to Doherty. Doherty will throw it down. Shot on net. Stopped by Dupuis. Way to put her body on the line there. And the Buffaloes will get it out again. Brought up and around. That pass is too far. And the Piles will ice the puck. So bad pass. Couldn't get there. And so now the Buffaloes will have an offensive zone draw. Not what you want if you're the Pioneers, as there's about 50 seconds left in this power play.
The Buffs are shorthanded, but we've seen what they're capable of 5-on-5. So I'd be nervous right now if I were Lindsay Taylor.
The Pios come away with the face-off. They'll bring it up. Again, that pass is into the skates. And the Pios, a little careless with the puck there. Couldn't really get a offensive possession established. Now they do. Back up top, shot from the point. And a save made by Zoe Watson. She made the initial one. Puck squeaked away from her for the moment, but she was all over the rebound. .11:16 to go here in this 4-0 hockey game. The Buffaloes lead, 28 seconds to go in Mia Fischelli's minor. First line back out there, minus Fischelli for the Buffs. Won by Stoops up top, shot. And Zoe Watson covered it up, almost tipped in, or was tipped in front rather, by the Pioneers. And Zoe Watson's left pad was able to get across in time. They'll do it again, this time on the left side. Won by the Pioneers. Stoops tried to put it on net, couldn't do it. And that shot is chipped up and will almost hit the roof.
Yeah, if you're the Pios here, you gotta communicate with your line mates. So like I was saying right before the period started, communication is key here. You're setting up a good shot. You've only got 15 seconds to capitalize shorthanded.
A shot from the circle, score! It's Alexandria Chisdak scoring the power play goal for the Denver Pioneers, and they get on the board.
Well, you can forget the shutout. That was a beauty, snuck right past the shoulder of Zoe Watson.
Yeah, that was a really nice shot. So with 8 seconds to go on the power play, the Pioneers found a way, and they are on the board here now, still 4-1 Buffaloes. That Pios power play, 1 for 2 on the night after scoring that goal. Wallace now looking to change things right after that shot, and she scores! Amanda Wallace! Who cares that the Pios scored? Wallace just got it right back.
Right back at you, baby. That is what this Buffaloes team needed here. If you're the Pios, looks like they're trying to convene to decide whether or not that was a goal or not, but that was clear. That clearly went in there. So
Amanda Wallace, man, she was hyped about that one. Even celebrating the goal with the dance team here.
Yeah, I love having the CU Spirit squads here in the house. It just brings that extra energy that these teams need.
Absolutely. Big smile on Wallace's face during that draw as the Buffaloes, again, man, every time they have scored a goal, they are immediately right back in the zone applying pressure. Rowan Nasty below the net. Looks like there might have been a hand pass there. So we'll get a little breather after. So the Pioneers scoring on one end on the power play, and then Amanda Wallace, she'll just do it herself. She takes the face-off win. She'll come all the way down along the right side, move it to her backhand. Just a beauty of a goal. Nasty now fanned on it. She'll go down to the ice. O'Hanley will throw it down. Picked up by O'Brien. Off a DU body and kept in. Throw it down again. Dupuy's there. And Dupuy will throw it down along to Wallace. Wallace, quick change of direction, but she put it right to a DU player. Now, try to put a backhand on net. Puck was a little odd. It was just kind of hanging out there in front of the net, and Zoe Watson will cover it up.
Lots of trip-ups here in this third period. I don't know whether to say that's the ice or just players getting tripped up by their skates. It's not a pretty sight.
That first period, it seemed as if no one even touched the ice with their body, as it was all skill, all handling, and pretty much no physicality. And this time around, we're getting a little bit of bodies on bodies, bodies on boards.
And part of that could be fatigue. I mean, you've been playing for over 50 minutes now, and starting to set in, especially if you're the Pios, you're down 5-1.
Yeah, maybe that physical spark is what the Pioneers need here in this third period. As Soares will take that puck away. Nice job. Pass now to Terleska. Terleska one-on-one. She'll throw it through her legs, but an easy stick aside. Trying to keep it in his rouse, couldn't get there. Buffaloes will regroup. Masiello is out there. Looks like they're going to try to get the first line out. They will. Sandstra threw it down to the corner. It's picked up by the Pioneers. We'll get it out. It'll be on net, though, so no icing. Ewald now. Let's see if the first line can get things going. Masiello lost the puck in front. Shot! And they almost had another chance there, did the Pioneers, but it got a little wide of the net. Keeping on the pressure are the Pios. but that puck is chopped away, and it'll be Masiello coming away with it. Masiello will throw it to Fischelli. Nice pass. Fischelli threw it into the skates of the Pioneer. And now down to the corner. It'll be Rouse picking it up. Rouse will throw it down, but it went straight to Apayo. Now Masiello. Buffaloes get out of their own zone. That puck is dribbling now in the neutral zone and picked up by the Pioneers. And looks like we might get a hook. We're not, as Hairston's stick was pinned under the arm of a Pioneer, but no call. Fischelli now. Fischelli with some speed at the middle. Shot! Save made. A great chance for Fischelli. She was coming in with some steam. And another shot. Rowan Nasty put it wide of the net.
And Nasty's had some great chances on that headless series here. I mean, he's out there trying to get that rebound from Fischelli. Just can't get her stick on it. And Taylor's just there to respond, and that shot just went wide of the net.
Absolutely. I'm sure the second line would love to do it as they score. The Pioneers score in a transition play. Kicked it past Watson, and so now this lead is still 3. It's 5-2, but Pioneers showing some fight. They're clawing back in a little bit.
That was a beauty there. Great stick handling as Watson was fooled, and then she was deceived, and then bounced right off the post. It seems right into the net. Haven't seen one of those in a long time. What a beauty.
A little bit of a lull in the play, it seemed, for a moment, but not for the Pioneers, as they were able to put it into the back of the net. Now back at it. Dupuis. She'll just throw it down. Try to find O'Brien, but instead it's a moment in front for the Pioneers, and Atwood's there putting a glove on it. So another dangerous chance for the Pioneers.
And as I was saying before, I mean, you cannot, if you're the Buffs right now, you cannot let your guard down, because we've seen this Pioneers team is starting to come back. And their skill is starting to show off here. Not a whole lot of physicality, but hey, it's a game of skill.
Piles with a bit of a fire. They win that offensive zone draw. Shot from the point. Didn't get to the net. Now Sandstro will throw it down for Rouse. Rouse. It got out as Masiello coming away with it. Now Ewald. That first line's Fischelli coming up. Another chance. Shot! Kicked away. Fischelli had another chance on the forehand this time. Not there. Fischelli, awkward angle. Save made. Pioneers will bring it out. And now Rouse looking to start things right back up as the Pioneers are changing. That shell is wide of the net. Kept in by Fischelli, went off her skates. Down in the corner now. Thrown back around. That puck is loose. It'll be Ewald. She'll bring it up top for Rouse. Buffaloes keeping the offensive pressure a little bit. Nasty will chase after the puck. She'll throw a body to the ground. And the Pioneers will come away with it for the moment. Still there along the boards. This forecheck by the Buffs has been great this shift. And now it comes out. Wallace throws it right back in. That one's on net. And the Pioneers will start things back up. Down the neutral zone are the Pioneers. They'll just dump in, get some fresh legs out there. Raymond now in her own zone. Up to Wallace. Wallace calming down the puck. To Terleska. Past her. Terleska skating, though. She can fight off the icing. And she does. Terleska now with the puck. In front. Sowers! Couldn't get a good shot on it. That puck was skipping. And it's covered up by Lindsay Taylor.
Yeah, Amelia Sowers just came charging right up the slot there, and Taylor saw her immediately. She got a little cross-ice pass there out in front. But then again, Taylor's just there to stop it. She's been on top of him. She, after over 55 minutes of play here, Taylor's starting to finally figure out what the Buffs are capable of.
5 minutes to go here in this 5-2 hockey game. The Buffaloes lead. Coming up after this, Missouri State and your Buffs men's D1 here on Skull Buff Sports. At the moment in front for the Pioneers, blocked aside by Watson. They stay with it. Shot from the point. Didn't get to the net. Now in the corner, Sowers fighting at it. It'll come up and out of the zone. Chisdak now chasing after it. She'll have it below her net. She'll throw it up, but it comes out to Dupuis. Dupuis will swing it to Raymond. A hot pass, maybe wasn't ready for it. And that puck is just dumped back in to the Pioneer zone. Dupuis jumps the route. She'll take it in the circle. Now Masiello swing it over. Couldn't get on Fischelli's stick. Fischelli to O'Brien. O'Brien back down. Ewald now. Back up to O'Brien. Dupuis from the point. Shot! Blocker save. Fischelli swiping at it. She'll have the puck. Bring it back up to O'Brien. O'Brien with a shot from the point. Skipped and couldn't get on net. Dupuis now. She'll swing it over. Back up in the zone. The Buffs are onside. As Ewald now. Ewald will bring it in. Lost the puck, but Dupuis will take it. Went off the pile body. Charlotte Katz now for the Pioneers. To swing it over. They get into the neutral zone. As a chop by Ewald, but couldn't do anything with it. Now it's Katz again. Katz tried to put it in front. They did get a shot on, but it was sent aside. Fischelli will pick up the puck. She'll throw it over to Masiello. Masiello coming up. She'll just dump. They need to change. They were out there for a while. Coming out now the second line for the Buffaloes. As the Pioneers getting things going. Coming up the middle. Try to lead for Erickson. Erickson puts a shot on, but is right into the pads of Zoe Watson. 2:44 left to go here. See if the Buffs can hold on. Wonder if the Pioneers will pull their goalie or not. We'll have to see. Face-off won by the Buffs, but then held at the blue line by the Pioneers. Hairston's going to come away with it. She has some room to the right side. Throws it over. Shot! Over the net. Nasty now down in the corner. Nasty. Lost the puck. Gets picked up by Wallace. Still down there in the corner. They'll continue to play catch with each other. And now the Pioneers lost the puck. Little slow going right now. Picked up by Sowers. Sowers will throw it down to Nasty. Nasty lost the puck. Sowers picked it up. Nasty's getting a change as Sowers had to fight off a couple of Pioneers. Now Rouse up at the blue line. Tried to put a shot on. Went off a body. Back in the neutral zone now. Sandstra swings it to Rouse. Rouse to Terleska. Terleska coming in. Pass up the middle. Sowers couldn't get a shot on. Kept in by Zahn, only for the moment though. And Terleska will throw it down. Zahn chasing after it. She'll win the race. Throwing it down. It'll slowly glide along the ice. And now hanging out there. Ewald picked it up. Ewald at the middle. Shot wide of the net. Thrown over. Kept in by Atwood. Not for long though, as it's back out in the neutral zone. Masiello, minute 10 here to go. 3-goal game. Buffaloes lead it. Seems like we're kind of just playing out this last minute. Pioneers now. Coming up the right side. Another stop by Watson. That's Fischelli now. Fischelli gains the blue line. She'll come in. Stops quickly and through the puck to a Pioneer. Now Raymond. Raymond down to Atwood. 40 seconds to go. Pioneers pick it up. Kept in by Atwood. We'll see if the Buffs apply any more pressure here in the waning seconds. and it'll come all the way out, and the puck will dribble down. Chasing after it is Atwood. Pinned up along the boards, 15 seconds to go. Masiello will take care of it. Masiello down in the corner. She'll come around, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Masiello pinned up along the boards, and that is going to do it here tonight. Buffaloes win 5-2, your final score here at the CU Rec Center in Boulder. The Buffaloes 4 goals in the second period, all of them coming from the first line. Wallace scoring the Buffaloes' goal in the third period. And just an all-around great performance from the Buffs. They make work of Pioneers, and Buffaloes holding on to their first place spot in the WWCHL as their penultimate game ends in a winner. We will see you tomorrow night at 4 p.m. as the Buffs will finish out their regular season against this Pioneer squad. And as for you, Kieran, you'll be hanging around as the men's D1 team will be facing off against Missouri State.
We'll see you all then, so stick around here on ScoBuff Sports. We'll have that stream coming to you in approximately an hour, or less than an hour, so 45 or about a half hour to our pregame. So stick around here on ScoBuff Sports. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing you game 1 of this series here, of this final home series for the Buffaloes here in the WWCHL. And we've got the men's D1 game coming up after this.
Absolutely. So, a 5-2 winner for the Buffaloes here on this Friday night in Boulder. Valentine's Day. Wish everyone a very happy Valentine's Day from everyone at ScoBuff Sports. We hope you've been spending it with some special people in your life. And, what else is there to say? A great win for the Buffs, as the two teams will embrace each other at center ice, as they will face each other one more time tomorrow before the postseason. That'll do it for us here. I'm Paxton Haynes with Kieran Werger. We thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later for the showdown between Colorado and Missouri State. We'll see you then. Good night.